So today we are going to be making a yarn bauble Christmas ornament. This one is Grinch, but you know, you can do pretty much any kind with this. You're going to need a 22 pin knitting machine. This one is a Central, but you can use any one. They even have them at Walmart right now in the like kit section. You're also going to need a 65mm Christmas ornament. I prefer the clear ones, you know, whatever. I get these at Joann's. You can also get them pretty much anywhere. You're going to need yarn. I'm using this impeccable because it looks like Grinch, but again, whatever color. There's so many colors out there. Alright. First things first, we're going to do this. Sorry if you hear my kids in the background. That's just kind of how we roll here. I'm going to every other peg just like you normally would in a normal knitting machine, and I definitely just missed the first one. So the 22 pin actually does not have a counter like the 48 pin. The 40 doesn't either, but it has a black peg. That's going to be the start for every one of your rows. I actually marked mine. I don't know if you can see it on here. I marked it with the Sharpie so that I know, and if I'm not really paying that much attention. Every time you go past this is when I'm going to count my rows. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to go to 18. I'm going to do that and be right back with you. Okay, so now we're at 18 rows here, and you want to cut off about there, and you want to leave a tail. You're going to thread your tail there through a needle, yarn needle, and you're going to pull it off the loom, just like this. Kind of only go as far as you're comfortable with. I've been doing this for a couple of years, so I can do like half the machine, but you know, do whatever makes you feel most comfortable here. You're going to pull off and tighten it as you go. You want to make sure to get that tail out of there. I'm really bad about that. And then I kind of stick the needle in as I turn it, just so it doesn't get lost. I don't like to fight with it. Okay. When that happens, which is actually a good thing that it happened while I was on here, so I can actually show you how I fix this. Number one, you want to stick the needle actually in the neck, the last one, and you want to actually pull through just like you're crocheting, and then you want to pull that out, go back into the right one, and then go back through. Alright, and now you're going to cinch tight, pull it through because you want it on the inside, and pull it as tight as possible, loop it through one of the loops, and you want to knot it. So you're going to feed it through a couple of times, knot it up so that you don't have hole. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way and we're going to get to the last part. This part's totally optional, but since I am making the Grinch, I wanted to show you. This is a Grinch face. I just googled Grinch face free SVG, downloaded one, put it into my Cricut, and cut it at 2 inches. The height needs to be 2 inches. Okay, squish it on there. Doesn't have to be perfect because you are going to heat press it. I'm going to fight with this real quick and I'll get it off the tape. Okay, it's off the tape. Now I have my iron ready. I use a double sheet of wax paper. Press it on for like that. And it kind of melts it right onto the yarn without melting the actual yarn. Now for the part that you really want to see here is putting it onto the bobble. It's kind of just a sleeve here after you tightened off the bottom end. So now what you want to do is pull it tight, as tight as you can possibly get it around there. You're going to wrap it twice. You're going to pinch it with your nail right there. And you're going to shove all of this into the actual bobble itself. You're going to take a little bit of super glue and you're just going to dab it right there on the edge. Close that up. You're going to take some kind of object and you're going to push that yarn right up against that, and that's going to actually adhere it to the top. You're going to keep holding on to that while you put on the top. One moment. Okay, and this one, these you pinch them to get them relatively close. It's like a prong type of situation. You put both prongs inside the bobble, and this kind of grips down onto the yarn itself. And that is how you make yarn bobbles with your knitting machine.